Alright, tubers, how y'all doing? This here is breaking news coming from CTV. Montreal police investigating after several children sprayed with tar. This sounds suspicious. Let's investigate this video.
There are a lot of questions tonight about what exactly happened on a street in Outremont. What we do know, a crew was laying down asphalt as several children played nearby. Tar spraying equipment was turned on the children, leaving them covered in tar. At first, it was ruled as an accident. And Max, now police are investigating.
They are, as of today, Mitsumi. A police sergeant told me in a statement that investigators received new elements, although he wouldn't say what those are. What we know is that last Friday, some Hasidic children got tar sprayed on them in Outremont. It got on their clothing, their bikes, their helmets, and their skin. It was so bad, parents called first responders, who showed up on the street to sort things out. At the time, the road at Durocher and La Joie was being repaved. The children had been playing on the sidewalk nearby, and a construction crew was working. Apparently, someone on the crew asked the children to move, and they didn't, or at least not right away. That's when one of the construction workers allegedly sprayed the children deliberately with tar. The question being raised is what motivated the worker to turn his equipment towards the children. Here's the grandmother of 4 children who were sprayed.
He asked the kids several times to move. Either they weren't moving fast enough or it was hot and the driver was nervous. He sprayed them with tar. He continued on his way. We called paramedics in between, police. And when they came on, he turned around and came back. He saw that they were here. He got out of the truck. I confronted him and asked him why he did it. He said because he asked the children several times to move and they didn't move. And therefore, it's not a reason to spray children with tar. The children were traumatized. The clothing was ruined. The bikes, their helmets, everything was ruined, and we had a very hard time getting it off. They had to be scrubbed.
And that woman would like an apology and compensation from the construction worker. It's a sensitive issue, to say the least, in Outremont, which has a long history of confrontational incidents between the Hasidic community and others. Montreal police will not comment any further at this time, but they say neighborhood police in Outremont are working with the various partners in the community.
Thank you very much, Max.
Well, there you have it. This should be a lesson to everybody. When you see construction crews out on the road doing road work, you better get out of the way because you might get messed up. Or even worse, you could endanger yourself and get seriously injured or even killed. You know, what I'd like to know is, where was the kid's parents when this happened? And why didn't Grandma get her grandchildren out of the way when the road crew asked them to get out of the way? This is very strange indeed. I think Grandma and the parents are just as bad as the construction crew, maybe even worse. They should have respected them and let them do their job, but no. They have to get in the way and let the children just run around, playing, and quite frankly, a very dangerous situation. They should be thankful all that happened was they got sprayed with tar. Because they're going to live, they're going to be okay. Sure, their clothes and their toys were ruined, but maybe that will teach them something in the future. When grown-ups ask you to get out of the way so they can do a job, you better fucking do it. Alright, tubers, that's it for today. Have a great and wonderful morning and afternoon, evening, and I'll talk to you again later. Bye-bye.